And you've called your church like Skittles Church before. And and I think what you meant by that is like you've got every single tone in the room. You've got all different social, racial, ethnic, economic expression represented. And what's so cool hearing your story is a bit of that comes from your own story. You grew up in multi-ethnic family, but talk to me about how to both cultivate and pastor a church that diverse.
Well, I tell you, if everybody, all the pastors listening, if you identified the geographic area that God has given you pastor of your city, and not that you have to pastor the whole city, but just 10 miles or however far from your church radius you want to put around your church. Say this is my area, and you look at the demographic of the area, that I would encourage you to prayerfully pastor the whole area and say, my target should be to be as diverse as that area. And so, we have churches all over San Diego County, which is 3 million people. So we assume everybody is our responsibility. And when I say everybody, every type of person, every zip code, period, end of story. There's no, certain sections. And because we have a diverse church, we have firepower to go do outreach in every single zip code. There's no neighborhood, street, block, alley that we don't have people that came from that area. And so, so that gives us a lot of firepower. We call it Skills Church because from our board throughout the church, through the congregation, through the altar calls, children's ministry, our school is all diverse, looks like the United Nations, and it gives us firepower. One of the things that we do to facilitate that is not push politics. I believe I'm called to push the word of God, and that's it, and let people figure it out. But to push political views, because listen, there's Christians on both sides of the aisle, whether people want to believe it or not. But the main thing is the word of God. And so I just push people to Jesus, and push people to love one another, love God and love one another. And if you can love people who are different than you in different zip codes, different socioeconomic, that's the main thing we have to get right. We have to get that right.